Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I thought we can do a cook and clean with me type video, and actually I do not know how to make this recipe. I actually had to go to Pinterest. Pinterest never lets me down when I want to learn something, but actually Chris, my husband, wanted me to make this. Actually, it's a soup. It's just meatballs with you can use ground beef, or in this case I use turkey ground. So it's just very simple. I can't believe how easy and just fun it actually was to make this. And but so yeah, so that is what is in today's menu. I hope you continue to watch throughout the whole video. I'm going to explain further on in the video that I lost some of my footage, so I apologize for that, but I will talk you through every step of the way. But so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, as you guys seen, I use ground turkey. You're also gonna add some cilantro and then half an onion. And I didn't have fresh garlic, so I'm just gonna use my bottle of garlic here, and I'm gonna add 2 spoons of that, as well as uncooked rice. But make sure you wash your rice, you guys. We do not want any dirty rice in our food. And as well, we are going to add salt and pepper. I didn't measure this part, I just kind of really eyeballed it. And oh yeah, let's not forget the garlic for this taste. I don't know, I love garlic. I love the smell of it and the onion. But so yeah, so moving on, we are also going to add some breadcrumbs, and I only put in a cup of breadcrumbs, and then I also added 2 eggs to this. All right, so now just going in and mixing all this together. I didn't want to use my bare hands because my nails are super long right now, and I just didn't want any type of like meat up in my nails. I don't know, to me it was like unsanitary. Not saying that my hands and my fingernails are dirty, but it just didn't feel right for me. So I just added, I put on some gloves, and apparently I only had 1 glove. So I'm using my other hand with a spoon and just mixing it together, and also making meatballs. And you're just going to want to do this until you have no meat left over. And I think in total that I made was at least 32 meatballs. It depends on the size that you're making them into. So the bigger, maybe the better. But I just did them like somewhat like mid-size. I'm not even sure how big they were. So just again, I eyeballed this, but yeah, you just want to do this until you have no meat left over. And then once we are done here, I'm going to roast 4 tomatoes so we can make our salsa. This will also be going into our soup. Okay, so here you can totally skip this part, but I'm going to use a spoon to drop them in because it's happened to me a couple of times where because I'm so short, I can't reach, or I can't see my pot or my pan, especially if I'm using a big pot like that. I don't want the oil to splash on me, so that is why I used a spoon, so I wouldn't get any type of burns or things like that, because again, it happened to me before. As you can see, I even have a burn scar on my arm. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. But so yeah, so then moving on with our roasting tomatoes, we are going to turn them and just pretty much that they're soft and roasted evenly all the way around. And then we're gonna add this into our blender. All right, so now next step, we do not want to forget our garlic, and I just added a spoonful of that. And then we are going to blend this all well together until it makes a sauce. And then we're going to add that sauce into our meatball. Also, we're going to put in a spoon of chicken flavor and And then we're gonna, I'm sorry, and then we're gonna add a liter of water into this, and then I'm gonna show you furthermore what we're gonna put into our soup here. So on this case here, you can leave the peels. I don't know, I normally like to leave the potato peels, but on Pinterest it says to remove them. So I don't know if it tastes better or not, you know, with it or without them. But so I'm just going by the step by step, and I'm gonna remove it, and then I'm just gonna cut it into like a square bite size. And of course we are going to wash our potatoes, and then we're gonna do the same thing for our carrots. All right, guys, so once we already have our potatoes and carrots down, they're washed, they're cut nicely, we're gonna add this into our pot here with our meatballs and our sauce. And you just want to be very careful. Like I said, it could splash. I'm gonna take my time with this because, like I said, it's happened to me before and I'm scared. But so once all of our ingredients are in here, you can totally add celery. So from what I've read on Pinterest, but unfortunately I didn't have any celery, but I'm sure it would taste good, and I will be trying this again. But so yeah, so that's another thing you can add on there. And then you just want to set your timer to about 40 minutes so it can like fully cook and soften up your tomatoes and your not tomatoes, your potatoes and your carrots, and it's gonna start looking and smelling delicious. And there we have it, and dinner is served, and I hope you guys enjoy it and try it out because it's so yummy. All right, guys, so moving on to the kitchen, we are going to start cleaning before I get any lazier and I end up not doing anything. But of course, after we had our delicious dinner, Chris said I got it down to the T, that it tasted just the way his mama makes it. And that made me so happy and excited to make this recipe again. And I'm looking forward, but this time I am going to add celery to it because I love celery, and I'm pretty sure it's going to taste even more delicious with that. But so yeah, so that'll be for another day. So we're just going to clean my kitchen, and as you guys can tell, it wasn't as dirty as I expected it to be. It's because I think this time the kids actually took their dishes to the sink, and I don't know, but it doesn't look dirty, and I'm kind of happy about that. But so yeah, let's just go ahead and get cleaning. All right, so here these oranges has been sitting here for our, what's today? Thursday. They've been sitting here since last Thursday. That's sad to say. I just got super busy. I'm really busy with the kids and school and stuff like that. And so I'm just now doing it. Please do not judge me. That's why the bag of oranges are still sitting on top of my other fresh fruit. But I just cleaned out and took out the old and put in, the clean fresh fruit here. And I know it's a lot of fruit, but guys, I have been into so much of making smoothies for not only for me, but you know, for the family. And if you don't already know, if you follow me on Instagram, I post a whole bunch of like smoothie recipes on there. And so that is why I have so much fruit. Okay, you guys, and it is so good. You follow me on Instagram for more of the smoothie recipes if you guys want. No pressure, but so yeah.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care.
Okay, so you guys already know that I told you before in a previous video that I just haven't like really been deep cleaning my stove. I don't know why. It's just like I just do a quick wipe down, and I just been doing like a deep cleaning like when it really needs it. So yeah, that's what we are going to do today. Lucky you, it just fell on one of those days where I actually felt like scrubbing my stove, and let me tell you, it was actually really satisfying, and I'm so happy that I did not push this off because I just love the way it turned out. It always looks brand new after I actually do a deep cleaning on my stove. And please do not wait for you to clean it the way I am, because it was really hard to remove some of this, and it kind of took longer than what I expected. As you guys can see, I'm actually have to go in with another brush because it was just really nasty there. But good thing I got it down, and hopefully I can learn from this lesson and don't let it get this bad. But look how satisfying it looks, and I don't know why I'm like this, you guys.
Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Okay, so I didn't clean the inside of the stove. I know y'all probably like, you never clean inside your stove, but it's because it really isn't dirty. And I just made the blueberry muffin slash cake in there, and I really didn't make a mess in there, so I'm really proud of myself on that. I usually always make a mess, but I didn't. And but yeah, so now we're just going to clean my counters and, just pretty much get ready for the next day because, the kids have homeschool and it can get really busy in the mornings with breakfast and getting them into their Zoom meetings and things like that. So that's why I actually love cleaning my kitchen at night. So that way it's like one less thing I have to do the next day and just concentrate more on my kids and feeding them and just getting them ready for their day. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys already know, and I talk about this a lot of my videos, how I love a clean kitchen at night, and that way I can just wake up in the morning, have my cup of coffee, and just start with a fresh, clean day. And you won't regret it, you guys.
Just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my
Okay, so here is where it starts getting weird and where I'm going to explain on what's going on. So I picked up my chairs to, because I'm going to sweep and mop the way I normally do. And here you're probably like, what's going on? You're already cleaning your sink. Well, this is where I lost my footage of me washing dishes. Lucky you do not have to do them with me. I did it all by myself. But I don't know. I thought I was recording, and when I came back to start my editing, it just like there was nothing, like nothing happened, like I didn't do nothing. But I promise you guys that we had dirty dishes, and I washed every single spoon and bowl and everything that was in the sink, and sauce that was splattered into the sink and all kinds of mess. But you missed all that, and I'm sorry. I know it was a bit confusing. So now you just get to watch the fun part. I guess you can say, like, everybody's fun part is cleaning the sink, at least for me anyways. But let me just go ahead and be quiet so you guys can enjoy it.
Somebody ought to come along and let you down, so you could see my side and how it feels to hit the ground. How can you say that nothing's different, that we should pick up the pieces? to come along and let you down. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Hope somebody will break your heart and leave you crying on the floor. You let me down, I won't do this all again. Even if I try, I can't forget it. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Somebody said it should be easy to forgive. We all make mistakes and no one lives without sin. But why'd you have to break my heart? I wasn't ready to let you go yet. And now you're standing at my door, thinking that I'm gonna let you in. But if you wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go. Hope somebody will break your heart, so you could feel this pain and know what it's like to be left out in the cold. Standing by yourself, no one to hold. If you still wanted to be loved, you should
Alright, so please tell me that I'm not the only one, but after I'm cleaning my sink and everything that comes along with whatever's around my sink, I always feel like I need to dry my sink. I don't know, even like Chris, my husband, would tell me like, why are you drying it? Like, we're gonna turn on the faucet, sooner or later it's gonna get wet again. But I don't know, I just like a really clean, dry sink. I don't know, is that just me, or is that anybody else out there like me?
You should have never let me go. Hope somebody will break your heart, so you could feel my pain and know what it's like to be left out in the cold. Standing by yourself, no one to hold. If you still wanted to be loved, you should have never let me go.
Alright guys, so we finally made it to the end of the video, and if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. You guys just don't, you just don't know how much it means to me. But thank you again, and again, I'm sorry for the lost footages of me sweeping and mopping, and also me cleaning, washing my dishes. I'm so sorry again. I hope I can do better for the next video, and that you stay here and continue to put up with my mess, like literally. But so yeah, so I will see you guys in another video super soon. Bye guys.